Hey everybody.
Hi.
It's Monday,
It's Monday, the 8th.
which is the day that the eclipse happened.
Yep.
And I went outside and I went, well, I'm not gonna look at the sun. And then I put my phone up against the sun, and it was like a little. You could see a little bit, but not really, because it's so much light that you can't really get it. So I was like, cool. But there was a weird effect where it felt like I was wearing sunglasses. Like when you when you wear sunglasses and everything's a little darker. Yeah. I was like, oh, and I took my glasses off and I was like, oh no, the sun is obscured. Holy shit. Like all of it didn't, there wasn't crazy amount of effect here, but the most was like, there was like, everything was a little dim. That was crazy. That was pretty weird. But we did stare directly into the sun, and all of us can't see anymore, which is pretty rough. But Spencer sent me in the middle of it. Better. She sent me the guy in The Simpsons, which we would quote with Marshall all of the time because he thinks it's so funny. Which is the "my eyes, the goggles do nothing." That fucking guy, because he gets like swept away by acid. And I sent that to Marshall, and he sent laughing about.
What did Saban say? He said that he looked at the sun and now he has a little blue guy in his vision.
So
great.
Yeah, great. I sent a message into our group chat, which was, guys, I stared directly into it's the tweet I did.
Yeah.
I said, guys, I stared directly into the eclipse and absorbed 8 million lumens of pure energy, and now I can see the spaces between molecules. Just a regular day for someone like me. And I was like, that's funny. So I tweeted it also, and then I was like, I told Spencer, I was like, this was so funny, I'm sending it into our family group chat as well.
Yeah.
And so you got to see it 3 times.
I did.
But Saban responded, bro, I just looked at looked through sunglasses for like a fraction of a second, and I see a little blue guy in my vision now. Unlocked a new realm.
Little blue guy.
It was so stupid. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was the concept, the idea of a solar eclipse is really cool.
Yeah.
But like, it's just kind of like that happened. A lot of crazy shit been going on. But I think the cool thing about a solar eclipse is thinking about the point in time when humans didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And there was a solar eclipse. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And one of the earliest recorded evidences of solar eclipse that isn't like a drawing, because they found like drawings in like caves and stuff being like, whoa, is that an eclipse? And they saw it. Like there was a battle one time, there was like a war going on in the Mediterranean, I guess, and an eclipse happened, and they all they all stopped, signed a treaty, and went home.
I'd be like,
fucking
okay,
sun's gone. We gotta get out of here.
This is some big perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the earliest one is like the 1500 BC or something, and it's an ancient Chinese like writing on like a bull horn or something, and it says the sun has been swallowed. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. Anyways, that was pretty cool. But the other one was that I saw that was interesting. Not interesting. Scumbag move, to be honest, because I don't really want to talk about Christopher Columbus, but he did one time convince natives of, I don't remember where, he was like, give us food, and they were like, no, and he was like, my God will be really mad if you don't. So much so, looks at his notes because he has science.
Yeah.
The moon will turn red tomorrow, and then it did. So they gave him food. I was like, damn, dude, that's crazy.
Skeezy little fucking rat.
But you know, that was kind of funny. He was kind of like,
That's not funny.
It's not, but like as an outsider perspective,
Yeah.
it is kind of funny to be like, fuck Christopher Columbus, but it is kind of funny to be like, my God will turn the moon red. You better fucking hand it over. And they're like, nuh-uh. Oh, fuck!
It's impressive, but I'm also wondering what does it actually signify for us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, he could change the color.
Yeah.
Is there anything else he got? What kind of heat he has after that? I assume after that happens, you don't want to find out.
No.
You know what? Maybe
Just give him food.
Maybe I'll just move on
Maybe
with my
he'll
life.
leave.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go
get
back
the
where you
fuck outta
fucking
here.
came from.
Maybe turn the moon into sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
For those of you very confused about that, I've referenced a few times in the Prince of Egypt movie, all the blood in that movie looks like sweet and sour sauce. Not now, but when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I was like, that's not blood. You dip egg rolls in that. Anyways, It's not a D&D episode today, guys. Sorry. So it's just a small clip today. Although they really did the what?
I said thank God.
Dude, go.
And the sweet and sour sauce.
Let me go get the views really quick.
I don't care about the
Craig clickbaited the fuck out of that Vecna episode.
everyone.
That Vecna episode is 8,000 views. It was also our #1 episode on Spotify for like the past like 6 months. We did one D&D episode. I like the thumbnail you did for the new one. It's just Slay the Princess, which is really cool.
I had a lot of fun
I was
doing
like,
that.
fuck yeah.
Um,
I would use the platform for good for Slay the Princess.
I checked the mail today,
Mm-hmm.
and there was something in the mailbox for you. You know what it was?
What?
Me undies.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yo.
You know what wasn't in the package?
I
Anything for me.
didn't.
Wow.
I did that before we talked on the podcast. I already said in the form. Mana gets on me. They're like,
MeUndies.
send it, and I was
I'm
like, I'm
waiting.
sorry.
I'm waiting. Cool
Yeah.
designs for him.
Really though,
And I know you have some for her.
they do.
And for me.
Did you see the one that I got though?
I did. It's cool.
It's like skulls
I opened it.
with weed on it. With weed skulls.
Weed skulls.
I was like, hell yeah, dude. Give
I
me that
love
one.
some weed skulls.
I was like, yeah, that's sick.
I'm not
Anyways,
actually mad me undies.
what if we?
I have enough undies.
Come back, MeUndies. Come back.
I'm sorry, baby.
So there was a question that somebody asked in the Discord, which was by Kairos, and they wanted to know if we asked it in the bonus, and we didn't. But then I found it, and I was like, okay, we can talk about it.
Oh,
and I think the question, I can't find it immediately, was how would you did you change anything with the Charterland Dragon fight? And I'm just gonna find it really fast, and we're just gonna answer that question
Yeah,
right
of course.
because we're just gonna jump
No,
into it.
I think that's rad. I would love to answer a Discord question.
Have you ever
Like,
seen the Cat in the Hat movie?
Ew.
the one with what's his name in it?
No, it's
I'll call him
bad.
Michael Myers, but
Michael
like
Myers.
Close
Mike
enough.
Myers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah. It's probably been a while.
Yeah.
It's probably been a fat minute, but
It's a crazy movie.
oh yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, Kairos asked, any advice on running the Charterland Dragon in Icewind Dale? I plan on running a modified version of it in my homebrew campaign and want it to be successful. There's a way that I did it in mine. I know I used the Ekrahir module enhancement that is on DM's Guild, and I don't know what he necessarily changed about it. I think he made it so that there's an easy to track like map to where it goes, but that might also just be in the book. Spoilers for Icewind Dale if you're going to play it or run it. If you're, any of my players, because I'm about to rerun it again, you better get out of here. But basically, there's a big metal dragon, and it goes to blow up the 10 towns, and it kind of goes on like a schedule. Mm-hmm. The way that it goes in the book is as soon as the players get there, the way that we did it is that as soon as you guys got there, the Charterland Dragon left, which is how I wanted to do it. Because, right? You guys got to Sunblight and you saw it leave.
Mm-mm.
No?
I think once we got into the room that it was in, it took off. Like, we were pretty deep into the...
So then I have it backwards. In the pre-written,
That
you
it
show
leaves,
up and it
yeah.
leaves. Which I didn't like because it makes you go, fuck Sunblight, we're going to go stop
Yeah.
that thing. And you don't go in there. So I decided to change it. And I think Ekrahir also suggests that you
I
make this
think-
change. Where you go into Sunblight, you get to like the bottom level, and then
Yeah.
you see it leave. So then it's like, that's our next thing to do.
I think one of the reasons you may have changed it is because that's where Kazir's wife was. She was inside Sunblight.
Yeah, and I didn't want you guys to not do Sunblight because I'd prepared it and
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to skip it. So I was like, well, yeah, module, way to make everybody change,
Yeah,
like
I think-
immediately change directions.
I think it's better that you go through Sunblight, but you are very damaged when you leave Sunblight. So
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
and the fight's hard.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know if there's anything else I would really change. I really like the Charterland Dragon. I like that it leaves and it goes from town to town. It's basically blowing them all up, and the players have to like decide which one they want to like meet it at and try to kill it.
Yeah.
Because you guys were also trying to factor in like a short rest or something.
Yeah.
And so that I like that part. And then you guys just fought it, and I didn't change its stats. Like it was just as it is in the
Yeah.
book, and it killed
Elistra.
Elistra.
Yeah.
Like she died. So Velen is a lot of help. Like she's
Yeah.
able to cast some good spells because she's a little higher level than the party when she finds them at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I that's the only things I really did. But
I think do it
I
that
like
way,
it.
or give the players a good enough reason to go back to Sunblight.
Yeah, that's a good point. You could probably do that.
Yeah. If you want to run it kind of the book method, because I don't know, I feel like 9 times out of 10, any party's going to see a giant metal dragon leave a giant lair that they're at, and they're going to be like, "Oh, we should probably go deal with that now."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to go all the way down there and just let everybody die. So, like, even you guys who are kind of morally neutral, we're even like, yeah, we should probably go stop that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I would do. Anyways, I'm gonna move over to the questions on Twitter. Happy Wolf asks, "Hello, gang. I am feeling snacky and parched today. So, what type of drink or food do you wish you could enjoy but can't for whatever reason?" None. If I don't like it, I don't like it.
I mean, like blue milk from like the Star Wars area of Disneyland.
Oh, just because you can't get it.
It's just really far away.
Yeah.
And
You constantly crave Disneyland food
yeah, it's because I can't have it.
because it's far away.
It's far away.
It's 4 hours
There's
away.
a chicken sandwich as well
Yeah.
at downtown Disney in the
Ooh, there's
Black
also-
Tap place.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have it all the time or if it's a seasonal thing. But it's like a spicy chicken sandwich, and it's very good.
The Ronto Wrap at Galaxy's Edge is also amazing.
Yes, and the hummus thing at Galaxy's Edge. It's also very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember where we were at because I've only gone once, right? But I want to say it was Mia got some like pulled chicken thing on like a teriyaki stick that was very good,
Oh.
At Disneyland.
or a kebab stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
The
that's
Bengal
by
place?
the Bagel Barbecue.
Yeah,
It's
by
by
Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones.
You know that area sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then also there was this restaurant in the town we live in. It was called Char, and they had this thing called truffle egg toast. And we've been able to replicate it, but it's not the same.
God.
It's very close, but I think it was like the atmosphere. They had coffee that I really liked.
The Vietnamese coffee,
The
man.
Vietnamese coffee was very
Oh.
good.
They had a cookie butter coffee too.
Yes, that one was my
I
favorite.
miss Char
Yeah,
so much.
and it did close a while ago.
But equivalent exchange, we got component coffee.
We did get component
Component
coffee.
coffee was honestly, if we're in the timeline where we have to choose between Char and component coffee, I'm taking component coffee.
Yeah.
It's just better. But and their breakfast burritos, man. If we ever lose component, I'm gonna be really mad.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
They
know.
just opened
I-
a second one.
I don't
They
think
did.
they-
It
So
seems like
they're
real
doing good, okay?
Yeah, I
And
don't think they
Quesadilla
will.
Gorilla originated here,
Yes.
and they've already got a lot of locations. So
And
like,
they're,
I'm
like-
very hopeful.
They're partners. I think.
Yeah.
They'll keep each other afloat.
Combination Pizza Hut Taco Bell in Tulare. They've now got combination component coffee quesadilla gorilla.
It just fits
which
so
is
well.
so
It does.
badass.
Fits so well.
And they're gonna have one downtown too. They're making a thing over there. There's gonna be they're moving quesadilla gorilla into there, I think.
Yeah.
Into like an actual building.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
like it's like a
grandma's
3-story
basement.
building.
Yeah.
It's called the View. No,
I
it's
don't
not the
know what
View.
The View.
That's a show.
I don't know what it's called. I just know they're putting a bunch of stuff in one big area.
Yeah. It's like a building, and they're putting a bunch of things in there. So yeah.
That's cool. Well, good, because that fucking it's not a restaurant. That hole in the wall, the
Yeah.
literal hole you
Yeah.
have to go and order out of, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's a shit show.
Do you
I
when you
remember going there when they first opened.
Yeah.
The first month that they opened, and I was in high school, and we went there with a group, and you could actually go inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a time for nobody who knows, because why would you? Because I don't know. Not many of you live
Albert.
here. Albert's like, yeah.
For me, audience of one.
Yeah, there's a place in town called Quesadilla Gorilla. It is a local place that opened a while ago, and they make quesadillas, but they're like really good, like
Yeah.
fat quesadillas.
Yeah.
They have a lot of different like options. They have different meats. It's local. It's delicious. It's amazing. They also have like sweet dillas, which are so good too.
Yeah.
You can put like Nutella, banana, and peanut butter in it. Oh my god. Anyways, they kind of blew up in the years that they've been open, which is like 10 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10, 11 years.
Long time.
But they are literally like a hole in the wall in downtown. Downtown's
Yeah.
kind of nice. It's where GameCore is, which is the game shop. But there is literally it's like a 2-story building wedged between the Fox Theater and another building that I don't know what it is.
Yeah, who knows?
It's smaller than this room that
Yeah.
we're in right now.
Yeah.
And like you used to be able to walk in there. There were like 2 tiny tables
Yeah.
that you could sit at and wait, and then they had a little fridge in there where you could get a drink, and they would make your food and give it to you. But now, because they're so popular, like you just can't fucking go in there anymore.
Yeah.
So you like walk up, and just a stand outside the door,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they take your order there and give you your food there. But you're on like 8 feet of concrete. Like you have they have a little area for you to sit outside, but it's like you're in the middle of downtown. Like there's people walking. It's not great, but the food is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a place to sit. You're like on
No.
the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So I really hope that they do move.
Now it's a chain though.
It's cool.
They have a bunch now.
And
Yeah.
there's one in Exeter.
It's in Hanford.
Sorry, I get those confused.
Yeah.
There's one in Hanford. That one's cool because they also have a bar and they also do trivia, which is cool. And that place is pretty big, and you can like sit down and stuff. And then they just put one in Tulare, which is next to Component.
Yeah.
There's a lot of room there to
There's
sit,
one
and it's
in,
so cool.
There's one in St. Louis too.
Wow, that's cool.
There's one in I forgot. There's one in St. Louis.
Yeah. And there was
Guys,
one-
I love quesadilla.
There was-
Other fun fact:
Huh.
Quesadilla Gorilla. We catered our wedding.
Yeah.
Which we did in our backyard,
Yeah.
and it was what's that audio? It's the. You don't need a whole army. You just need 3 motherfuckers, and you can
Yeah.
take down. That's what it was. It was 3 motherfuckers that showed up, fed like 50 people,
and then left.
and then left. And we were like, hell yeah! It was awesome. We got to do our wedding, and then everybody got to have quesadilla gorilla.
Yeah.
It was so
Good time.
sick.
I think there's also one in Three Rivers. Their truck is in Three Rivers.
They
that's
also have a
cool.
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll go to the farmers market sometimes. They'll also, I don't know, they're around.
They're around.
They were they had a truck in San Luis as well when we went to their farmers market.
Yeah.
San Luis Obispo has a huge farmers market. For I know a lot of people who watch this don't live in California, so I'm
if you're
saving
ever
you by
in
not saying slow,
California-
because in California. We just say slow, all right? We're just like that, all right? But if you live in California, you call it Cali. That's cringe and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that says that. Do you know anybody that
No,
says
I
that?
don't know when it says Cali.
It's everybody in the Midwest. They're all like, Cali?
Cali.
It's like, no.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard
California.
anyone not say ironically SoCal and NorCal either.
Yeah, no.
No.
Because it's weird, because especially where we live, it's like, I think most people just call it Central Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because
Valley.
it's, are you in SoCal? And it's like,
Huh?
kinda.
Yeah, not really.
I mean,
there's a lot of California.
we're in the
I
middle.
guess. Yeah.
The only thing that designates that I'm technically in Southern California is Disneyland
My
will give
discount.
us a discount on
Yeah,
tickets because
well.
we're in Southern California.
Yeah.
So
We'll take it.
technically, it's like 93291.
We
Yeah.
we are over the grapevine,
Yeah.
Yes.
so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
4 hours. But honestly, look, a lot of people don't like the valley, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't live here. I don't want 1 million people living here. It's nice that the
Smells like dirt
fucking
and
5
cows.
million people
Yeah, there
live in
are a lot
LA.
of cows.
It's stinky. It's hot. Don't come live here.
Yeah.
But
Quesadilla sucks.
amazing. We have amazing food.
Yeah, really.
Fucking
There's not a place in town that's
fantastic
not, that's
food.
kind of
You got the
bad.
beach. You got the mountains. You
Dude,
got LA.
3 hours from the beach, 3 hours from the mountains. Lake is right there. 4 hours from LA or Disneyland, and you can also go north and go to Sacramento if you really want to. If you want to hit up some shit there, but you don't really need to do that.
No.
But if you really need to like get some crazy shit, you can go to Fresno. There's cool
There's
stuff there.
Fresno's big.
But I don't like Fresno. Fresno
It's-
has cool stuff and lots of neat things.
It's better than Bakersfield.
Yes.
Bakersfield also not great.
No, bad, actually.
Not great.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Whoever planned the city of Visalia, it's not perfect. It is not a perfect city at all.
Yeah.
But
It's
better
small.
city planning. Yeah, better
It's
city
small
planning
still.
than
Yeah.
fucking Fresno.
And we have one highway.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why it's
it-
incredibly. It's still small compared to everything
Yeah.
else.
And we have kind of like two. We have we have the big one that
Yeah.
goes south to north.
yeah.
But we're kind of off the side of it. We do have a highway that goes
Yeah.
through the middle.
Yeah.
But that's just for tourists. That's for people going to see the big trees.
That's what I'm saying. That's our closest thing to a highway.
Yeah.
In our city
Yeah.
is the
The 198.
the 198.
And it is the 198. I don't know streets.
Southwest.
Is that that's
No,
southwest?
not southwest.
The east-west one.
Yeah.
The one that
east,
goes
west.
to the mountains.
Yeah.
So the 198 in our Fallout campaign, that's Kings Canyon. That's where that's
The
where
Red
all of
Stars
the Red Stars were. I was like, that'd be. We were driving one day and I was like, you just put some shit in here and that could be
Yeah.
like a good base.
Yeah.
Like that's a cool idea. So yeah, we were just here, but yeah.
198's great. The 99 is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, people drive 99 on the 99.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Too
drive
fast.
really
On my
fast.
ass, and I'm going at 85.
Yeah. It's also for people that don't know, our town is smaller. We have a 2-lane highway.
Yeah.
So not you don't only have one. It's only 2 lanes.
Yes.
Mhm.
And the second you go on the 99, it's like 5.
Yeah.
and then everyone's fucking blasted.
You can be in the slow lane and someone's on
Yeah.
your ass.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
But have you like, you've driven up to Three Rivers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that drive.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. You just, it's
Also,
so crazy.
I think 3 Rivers is probably my limit because I get real car sick really
Yes.
easy. So like any higher than that, I can't do it. Like I can never go to Sequoia
Yeah, yeah,
because of the what do they call them? The switchbacks.
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
It's
It's
just
rough.
too much. Too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
I get sick driving.
Yeah.
yeah.
It makes me nauseous.
My cousin Cameron's like that. I remember
Yeah.
going, like, we'd go to the snow every winter, and he'd just get sick the whole time. Just, like, have to hold his head out the window.
Yeah, I have a really bad like trauma response too from that. Anytime someone's like going to go, I'm like, "Fuck you," because it's I start to feel sick because
Yeah.
every time my parents are like, "We're gonna go to the mountains," like, great.
Yeah.
Great, I'm miserable all
Yeah,
day.
I'm gonna be sick for 2 days, and then I'm glad you guys had fucking fun.
Yeah, that sucks.
There was a time we went to Disneyland with Colton and Tyler,
Yeah.
and the Grapevine was closed.
Yeah.
So we had to go down, like, this back road, and it was just,
In the
like,
middle of the night.
fucking back and forth and back and
It
forth.
was,
and it was
there was a fire, so we had to go around
terrible.
like this back way around like
Yeah.
the back of a mountain, or the mountain.
Yeah.
And it was the middle of the night, and it was literally like one lane or
Yeah.
like two lanes. One
Yeah.
goes this way and one goes that way.
Yeah.
And if the left is sheer
Yeah.
cliff,
Yeah.
and the right is a descend, and
Yeah.
it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Hated that. I don't really get car sick that much. I do if it's a lot of
Starting and
of
stopping.
swerving.
Yeah.
Starting and stopping
Starting and
gives me a
stopping
headache.
makes
It
me
doesn't really make me
sick.
sick. Maddie gets very car sick.
Yeah. Maddie has to drive the car or she would throw
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
It doesn't
she-
matter where
yeah,
she's going.
yeah.
It could be down the
She'll
street.
barf.
It's
Yeah.
about how I am sometimes.
Yeah.
Sucks. But driving up to Three Rivers is nice. It's not
It
that
is.
bad.
No. Yeah, very small. It's very pretty.
And they have
Yeah.
cool stuff up there. They've got like nice ice cream shop.
Mm.
They have a sandwich place. There's
Yeah,
some
they have
cool stuff
They
up
have a
there.
lot of antique stores too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like their antique stores.
I just
They're
feel
not
like
scary.
I just feel like every time we go up there, the antique stores are closed because it's like probably just like a family business.
Mm-hmm.
It's like open 3 days a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame.
We were talking about like driving horror stories. Do you guys know what Donner Pass is? It's that crazy like I don't know 45-degree descend or ascension from past Sacramento into like whatever that fucking route is that you go through Nevada through, and then you hit like Reno up there. Crazy fucking steep thing. It's like 4 lanes, and there's just trees around you left and right.
Wow.
Last time we went through it, Lace and I, it was like went through one of those massive storms we were having,
Yeah.
and it was just water everywhere, and it was so fucked up that they had park rangers out there, and they'd escort large groups of people.
Yeah.
So they'd have like 3 like ranger trucks, and then people would pile in behind them, and then 3 more ranger trucks would go behind them, and then they just slowly creep down the mountain with them. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
And then last time Lace went alone, it was during those wildfires, and then everything was scorched.
God.
Yeah.
She said everything was black. There was smoke everywhere, and it felt like I was going into hell.
God.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
The reverse problem.
Yeah. When you're coming down the Grapevine and you see those, like, it's like, wow, nature. It's beautiful. And then you turn and you kind of have like a slope to go down.
Yeah.
And then you see like those bits where like if trucks, their brakes stop working, there's like a
Oh,
ramp
yeah.
that they go up. And I'm always like,
Ooh.
yeah. I don't know how we got on this topic.
I don't know.
We live in California.
We live in
Yeah.
California.
Look, California is as large as some European countries, if
Yeah.
not larger.
It's
Yep.
It's huge.
and it's beautiful.
There's a lot going on.
he-
It is nice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look,
if I'd
I'm
recommend
not
living in
Just
LA.
not
Very
Bakersfield.
Yeah,
patriotic.
do not live in LA
Yeah.
or Sacramento or Bakersfield
No.
or San Francisco or San Diego. Any big
San-
town
I've
oh
been
my
there,
you've
though.
heard
god.
of, do
San
not go there.
Francisco is so
Oh,
scary.
God.
No, do not live anywhere there.
Whoever decides to live in San Francisco, you're crazy.
Or the
That's,
Bay Area.
that's Tyler's sister. Tyler's sister chooses
yeah.
to live in San Francisco.
mean-
that is nuts.
Crazy.
That city, it stresses me out.
Yeah.
And that's just because I'm from small town in the middle of bumfuck
That's fair.
nowhere.
We are in the boonies, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
We're-
boonies of California. and
Our next adjacent town is called Farmersville,
Yeah.
and it's right.
yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Farmersville.
It's flat here. It's very flat.
Yeah.
And I go to San Francisco and I'm terrified. I'm
Yeah.
so scared. I mean, it's fun to go there for like a day, but then I'm like driving and I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
The buildings are too tall. There's too many cars. There's too many things happening.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
also
Don't like it.
because I lived in Utah for a long time. Salt Lake City only has like 1 million people in it or whatever, right? You go to
Yeah.
LA,
Like
It's-
4.
it's so much more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these cities are massive fucking concrete jungles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just craziness.
I've been to LA a lot because we go to Anaheim a lot when I was a kid just to go to Disneyland and stuff. But we do things around there. But when we went to Hollywood that one time,
Yeah.
man, that was a different experience. That was scary.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, we
Because
went,
I've never really been to the heart of like a big city.
Yeah,
Like I've never
yeah.
been to like New York or anything like that. But like when we were walking, because we went to the Museum of Death, and I was just like, we could just walk around Hollywood. I've never been here. I was just like,
so many fucking just random strangers.
random
Yeah.
strangers, and then like a billboard for like a movie, and then the billboard changes to be like a YouTuber, and I'm like,
It's
this
very
is too
bizarre.
much. This
Yeah.
is too much.
we were in San Diego for 4th of July. Justin rented out this really cool place for like their like a celebration of them like removing all their debt.
Mm-hmm.
So we were invited, and we went up there 4th of July, and there was this like huge 4th of July event. These large like battleships came into the pier, and people
Whoa.
could get on them, and then they could walk around and learn about them. We did that, and it was like wall to wall, packed full of fucking people.
God.
A bunch of, I mean, not I have no problem with tourists, of course, but there were a lot of people there that were not even from here already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had everyone else still from here, and it was just a fucking,
Mm-hmm.
it was crazy. I couldn't even
Jeez.
turn around and not bump anybody.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You want to swing on someone.
Yeah, really though. Yeah, that's how Disneyland has been a few times, and it sucks.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Also, Vegas. Terrible.
I've never been.
The
to
last time I went
Vegas.
to Vegas, my fucking flip flops melted off my feet.
Dude, it's
It was
terrible there.
116,
Yes.
and the flip flops melted off my feet.
When I was like 17, we went to Vegas for a concert, and we got out of it. We sat in line, my cousin and I, we got up at like 5 in the morning,
Yeah.
sat in line.
Can I pause you for a second?
Yeah.
That's 46 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
116
That-
Fahrenheit.
Honestly, we should start using metrics
Yeah.
more.
Like 5 in the morning, because we had general admission, so
Yeah.
you're like in the pit area. We wanted good seats. It was like 5 in the morning. We didn't get out till like probably close to 10:30 at night, and my aunt couldn't find our car. So we're walking through like this giant parking structure.
Yeah.
Can't find our fucking car. We've been up since like 4 in the morning, and it's 116 at night.
Ugh.
Yeah, you know the worst part about fucking Las Vegas is one's in the fucking desert, but that a parking structure or a parking lot becomes a radiator.
Yes.
because everything gets cooked,
Yeah.
and then the sun goes down, and it's not cooled off until like 2-3 a.m.
Yeah.
because
Hot.
everything is still fucking
All the
burning.
metal
Yeah.
is hot. Guys, a garbage can.
Oh,
Garbage
shit.
can.
Garbage
Hell
can.
yeah.
Hey man, you want to fucking
Hey man,
come
what are you
to the
doing
podcast?
today?
Hey man.
When you get off?
Crazy.
Download
Yeah,
Funko
I
Star
fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas makes me fucking angry.
Yeah. Also,
I've never
people
been-
can smoke wherever they want. That shouldn't be a thing. It's terrible. It's hard to breathe. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Also, why is that 80-year-old man wearing a G-string?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't take away
too hot for that guy.
the identity of Vegas. All right. If I go to
Smoking?
Vegas and I don't see an old man smoking with a G-string on,
Yeah.
I'd be a little upset.
You know?
Let fucking New York have that. I don't know if Vegas needs
Yeah.
it.
No, not New York. New
Oh,
York
New
is
York
supposed to
have
be
it, too.
like supposed to be like.
New York's for the rats.
I don't go to New
Yeah.
York to be like, let's go crazy. I want to see an old man in a G-string.
I mean, that isn't that what a fucking New York subway looks like?
You know?
No, that's supposed to just have
I've never-
rats smoking with a G-string.
I've never
on.
been
Oh,
to New York.
The rat
so
smoke. No,
Yeah.
I also have
can't
that,
speak
no.
for it.
No.
I just know they have a rat problem.
Have I talked about how my parents went to me and Maddie? I have technically been to New York.
Yeah.
I was 3 years old, and it was in January of 2001.
Yeah.
And we went to the World Trade Center.
Well,
I've been in the World
good
Trade
time
Center.
to go.
Yeah.
Good time to go.
Good time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
It was. No,
know.
we didn't.
And you probably had a blast.
Yeah, it was great.
And-
We didn't like. I just went. We were in the underneath part because
Yeah.
there was a
Yes.
gift shop down there. It was like a mall. It was like a whole thing down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
before
know
my
either.
time.
I
Not
think I
before.
talked
Not
about this
before
on
my
Zelda.
time.
Yeah.
Before I could remember anything.
Yeah. Well. So I guess I've technically been to New York.
Yeah.
Also technically been to Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's really weird to think that my parents took Maddie and I, who were like 3 and 2, to Mexico and
Absolutely
New York.
Not. Absolutely not. In this economy?
You know, that was probably before 9/11.
I'll say it was
9/11 probably
9/11.
happened, and they were like, "We're done."
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there's
fair.
that thing about
That's fair.
how travel changed so drastically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
And
thing.
things changed,
Back then, it was
prices
probably
were-
just like, "Woo!" You just went, you
Yeah.
just did
Yeah.
shit. You were
I mean,
just going around, you just running around
it's
doing whatever you
still-
wanted.
It's still your parents buying a house for blueberries, but
Yes.
it-
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's a ton of stores where like, oh yeah, you spend $40 and you'd
Yeah.
be in fucking Colorado
Yeah.
tomorrow. You could just go. Here's cash. I'm
Now
gonna
it's
go to
like-
Colorado. And like, okay,
Did you guys also
Goodbye.
get a 2006 recession Wii?
No.
no.
We were poor.
My parents sold their house right before the housing crisis happened.
Damn, my parents had to sell theirs, and then we moved somewhere and made money, and then we got a Wii.
Oh.
To be like, that sucked.
Yeah,
What if? And I was like, waking up in the morning, trying not to be depressed.
yeah.
Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. I would play Wii boxing into the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake
My-
up 6 a.m, more Wii boxing.
Yeah.
He's
I
getting
was-
back at it. He's
Yeah.
fucking
I was
going. He's
fucking
training.
up Mike, and
Yeah.
that beat was fat and it was hard.
Yeah.
The bump 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 bump, dude. Wii Sports. The summer of, was that 6 or 8? I don't
I
remember.
think it's
2008?
2008. Yeah.
That'd be a really
the
funny.
summer of 2008.
That'd
Oh,
be a really funny podcast episode during
Wii
the summer.
Sports?
Everyone's like, we're gonna do the Arcade like Summer Olympics, and it's
Oh,
just all
just
of
do
us
all the
in
games?
like athletic outwear playing Wii Sports
Yes!
inside.
or Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
That's good too.
I also had that one, and it was so fun.
It'd be a blast.
My cousins had a Wii, and then because my brothers have a different dad than I do, their dad had a Wii, but I'd go over there sometimes. So I kind of had a Wii. It just wasn't mine.
Yeah.
So I've played all the games. I
What-
had all the fun.
What is it about like boomers just having a Wii? You
Yeah.
notice that?
Like
All
currently,
of my boomer aunts and uncles
Did have a Wii.
had a Wii.
oh,
And maybe not now, but like I feel like a few years ago, maybe like pre 2020, still had a Wii.
I mean, it still works. If it
Yeah.
works, you don't need to get rid of it.
Yeah, but you don't have a Wii anymore.
No,
I
I
didn't
don't.
have a Wii anymore.
No, we have a Wii
You didn't have a
U.
Wii anymore. We got rid of our Wiis. Fucking boomer grandma grandpa weren't.
Well,
Yeah.
what are
Well,
they?
my parent my grandma grandpa's greatest generation, not a boomer.
Yeah,
My aunts and my uncles are boomers.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, enjoy your Wii.
Thanks.
Enjoy Benetta 1.
yeah,
Had that Wii. I remember being over there being like, the Switch is out. You have a Wii still?
yeah.
I don't know.
I
It's
don't-
crazy.
I don't think my grandparents ever had a Wii.
Do you have Wii Fitness?
No
This is
response.
dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Did you have the board?
Yes.
Like the board that told you you were fat?
Oh,
Well, yeah.
my
yeah.
my cousin Taylor did.
Board
Yes.
that was made by a Japanese company.
Yeah. Like
That you get put on. They
you're
were
10
like,
years old.
Damn!
You're obese.
And then they would humiliate you by taking your little
Yeah.
me and going and making them fat.
It's like, oh, well,
Oh no. Yeah.
It's just Nintendo roasting all of America. Oh fucking shit!
My cousin Taylor
Wii
had
Fitness
the.
stick in your mouth.
My cousin Taylor had the blue Wii.
Whoa,
Yeah.
yeah, the rare
Whoa.
blue or
Yeah.
red Wii.
Yeah.
The Mario, I remember.
And she
the
had
blue
Just
Wii.
Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Just Dance
Yeah.
played on our Wii.
Hot and Cold by
in the
Katy
later
Perry.
years.
That one.
Fucking
Yep.
raw Rasputin, what the fuck that's
Yeah.
called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of this.
We would like to play. We had we had carnival games.
Oh, that was
and
fun.
Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I remember those good memories of Guitar Hero 3. And with the Wii one, if you wanted to do the little power thing, you had to fucking do the
Oh,
thing, and
yeah.
it never worked.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Never
true.
worked.
That's worth
Never
it
worked.
trying to do
the
it. It makes it
Xbox,
stupid.
the Xbox, you just pushed a button and it did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But the Wii, it'd be like, "Ugh," and you looked
Yeah.
like an idiot.
Yeah, you thought you looked cool, and then it didn't work.
All right, think about my dad,
Yeah.
and think about my dad being really okay. You know how hard my dad goes in games.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Tim Buds before Isaiah's still a baby,
Okay.
so he still has
Still.
he has a lot of cocky confidence
Uh
in
huh.
him.
Is he still wearing
he's
jean
been-
shorts?
No, but he doesn't have a beard. He's not at that point in his life yet.
Okay.
Okay, we acquired. You know, my dad's like about that Wii.
Yeah.
And then we have Guitar Hero, and he's like, I like rock, and and my dad loves playing Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Now imagine he's doing real good.
Mm-hmm.
He's really concentrating.
Yeah.
And then imagine you're in the corner of the room, you're also playing, and he is desperately trying to get that power thing to work. And he is flicking the top of that guitar. And he's getting mad that it's not working. He's like, "Goo." But he's not saying anything else. He's just like, he's just trying to get it to work.
Yeah.
And he's like, won't work.
It won't work.
I'm like, you have to do it like
broken.
this, Dad. And because I'm 9 and I'm perfect at every electronic, I'm like, boop, and I get it instantly. And he's like, like he's whipping a gun up, and he can't get it.
Damn.
And then to piss him off,
It's
I
hard
play
to
a
be-
long note and I whammy. I go
It's hard to be 40.
middle of a Smashing Pumpkins
Yeah.
song. It's like, today is the great, and he's like, stop. Anyways, I don't know what that question was about.
Tangent.
That went to be from we're in California
Yeah,
to
that was a
we.
25-minute tangent.
Yeah. Albert put a picture of Legend of Korra during the eclipse, and it says, "Where were you on the day of the Black Sun?" And I was like, "Whoa, there's one in Korra. That's cool." Varys asks,
It's for the other side.
"Oh,
Because one's when the firebenders get real powerful. This
Yeah.
one's because the waterbenders get real powerful. Because one of the two eclipse the other.
that's really cool." What are your favorite seasons? Asks Varys. Also, just want to say thank you to Craig for being such a humble, kind, and generally awesome human being.
Oh.
Seeing you inspires me in my strive to be a better person, and also very fine bazinga to you, good sir.
Well, bazinga to you.
Seconded.
Thirded.
Thirded.
Oh, I thought you were talking about seasons. I was like,
No,
I
fucking
love
seasons.
I love thirded.
It's thirded.
Seconding what they
Fall.
said.
Fall is thirded.
It's winter. We live in a hot place. It doesn't snow here.
Nope.
So whatever your fall is, that's our winter.
Yeah.
So I like it. Winter here is when the leaves fall. It's like December to March. Like we're just nearing the end of it.
Yeah.
And it's
Stuff's
about to
starting to
not
grow
be
again.
my favorite anymore. I really like the beginning of spring, but that's just because I really
It
like
rains.
winter.
Yeah.
It rains a lot.
I wish I liked fall more. If I lived in a place where fall was actually fall,
Yeah.
and it was autumn,
It's so
and it
hot
was
here.
orange,
Yeah.
and it was beautiful, and the leaves fall, and it's rainy, and it's just such a vibe, and it's cloudy, just fucking doesn't happen here. It's just hot, kind of. Some days it's not.
Yeah.
And then one day our weather decides it's cold now, and then I'm happy again.
Yeah, it's not really cold till like November.
And even then, it's not like terribly cold.
Yeah. It
it's
only
reasonable
ever
enough.
gets to like 32 degrees. Which
And like the most, and that's like Spencer is freezing and dying and will not.
32 degrees
which
is
which
freezing.
is
Yeah.
0 Celsius.
Yeah.
That is 0 Celsius.
Yeah.
It's like 32 degrees. And that is the maximum cold it gets.
Yeah. It never snows. It hasn't snowed here in like what?
It
25
snowed one time
years?
in 1999 in January,
Yeah.
and
I wasn't
it was
even
like
alive.
4 inches, and we were like, I was a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
they
was-
have a very cute video of you.
Yeah,
And you're
riding
like
around
your
the
little
snow.
I can't put my arms down.
Yeah,
suit.
Christmas story.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And you guys have a sled. Why did you have a sled?
Think about close your eyes. Think about my dad.
Oh, it's gonna snow.
1999. It snows.
Gotta go buy a sled.
Yeah, there you go.
And
You
a
did
little
it. You
suit.
Figured it out.
And I bet your parents probably said, I can't put my arms down.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah.
They probably thought
And
that
Maddie's
was really
like
funny.
a day old.
Maddie was like 2 weeks old,
Yeah.
and there's a video of me and my mom's inside. Maddie's like, "Ugh,"
Yeah.
and then I'm in the backyard in a suit like this.
Yeah.
There's snow. My dad's dragging me in a sled. I fall over. He puts me back up. I keep going. I fall over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's very cute. Cute baby. Mine, not so much. Bird.
I thought you were talking about Marcy.
No, myself.
Oh, I was like, Marcy's
My baby?
she's the cutest
Marcy's
baby.
very cute.
Oh,
Yes.
She goes. I think we talked about this last time.
What?
She goes, "Oh hi, mama.
Well, hi, Mama.
Oh
Yeah.
hi,
Yep.
mama." Everyone in the entire world is messaging me right now.
Oh, that's right.
Anyways, what's your favorite season, Queg?
Yeah, I also like when it rains. I don't particularly like it when it's super cold, but I do like it when it's, I don't know, 58 and wet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I love being 58 and wet.
Yeah, I'll take them too.
Guys, if
That
you
way as well.
if
If you're also 58 and wet,
if
you
you're
can
like
DM me in the
58 and
Discord.
wet, just leave a comment down
Yeah.
below.
Leave a comment and I'll fucking find you.
Yeah.
All right.
Your wife put this is for you guys. And
What,
it
is
is
the name your
a
wife or is it my wife?
I
It's
think
a
it is
fucking
your wife.
Great.
piece of cheese with wheels and a spoiler on it, and it has a little mouse on it, and it says, "He's going the distance. He's going for cheese. He's all alone in his car of brie."
Oh, I saw that earlier. It's very cute.
That is so
Look at him.
dumb.
Wow.
Why is he so small? Also, why is he? How does he drive that?
He's got his license. Ashy Thaco asked, favorite casual cocktail?
Oh, margarita's my favorite,
Margarita.
easily.
I don't know. I don't know. If
I like a Mai
I don't
Tai.
really know if I had it. A lot of whatever has fucking Malibu rum in it, I'll drink.
A
That.
Mai Tai, right?
Is that like a
You can, yeah.
called a Blue Lagoon or something like that?
Oh, Blue
Oh,
Lagoon.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
not
it
bad.
is. They're both blue, aren't they? Mai Tai's blue?
No, Mai Tai is like yellow because
I
it's
thought a Mai Tai
pineapple
was
juice.
blue. No, I'm not.
I like if I had to pick right off the bat, if you were like, what do you want? The first things that are going to my head are a dark and stormy, a Mai Tai, or a margarita.
Dark and Stormy's good.
But if I could to have my favorite, a jalapeno lime margarita with a salt rim. Specifically, the one at Tortilla Joe's
Yeah.
in downtown Disney.
What's,
I don't care if it's made in a batch. I don't care if it's not the greatest margarita that they're using or the tequila is the highest quality. That fucking, you walk around hot all day, you get a fat burrito and you have that jalapeno lime margarita. I nut on the spot.
They have a raspberry. What is it called? What's the drink I always get there?
They have a watermelon one.
No, not the margarita.
Oh,
What's the name of the drink?
the cocktail that you just like,
Yeah.
the Floridora
No. Yeah, I do really enjoy a Floridora. They're very yummy.
at Tortilla Joe's.
Yes. They have a raspberry. It's not a mint julep. What's the?
No, it's a it's Moscow Mule.
No.
No.
Moscow Mule is also very good. What's the one that is like a mint julep, but it is alcoholic?
Oh, it's the one with the mint.
Yes. And like
Everybody's
lime.
screaming it at me right
Yes.
now. It's a Okay, look. I'm not like a heavy
A mojito.
mojito. There
Yeah.
you go. I'm not like big on drinking. It's not something I really like to do a lot, but it's something I like to do when we're doing something.
Yeah, we'll go out to dinner.
We'll go out to
Get
dinner. I'll
little-
have a drink. That's fun. I like that. I did have a cocktail phase when I turned 21,
Yeah.
as most young men have.
Yeah.
When you turn 21 and you're like suddenly a mixologist and you buy the book and the shaker and you're like, and you're like, I like a Manhattan, and then you go, because a Manhattan's disgusting. Don't pretend you like Manhattans. Stop that. Also, what was that one that lady was talking about? She's like, oh, I like a Negroni. Disgusting.
Yeah.
A frozen Negroni is really good. I've had a frozen one. It was nice. But maybe I'm a bitch. But like
A martini is nasty.
also gross.
Yeah.
I'll drink a martini if it's basically 60% olive juice. And then at that point, I just want olive juice.
No, yeah. I'd rather drink olive juice than that.
We
It's
had
nasty.
Craig try a green olive for the first time.
It was
It's
alright.
good. Yeah.
I
Ooh.
love green olives.
But you know what's better than all of those things?
What?
Olive, those things?
Yeah. Fireball.
Yeah,
Mm.
not quite a cocktail.
No.
Because it's just straight up,
Yeah.
and straight
Yeah.
out of the bottle.
Tale for
Yeah.
the Ages, we've definitely talked about it on the podcast
love
before. But
Fireball.
for all of you who have
Love
not
Fireball.
been here all 100 and... What episode is this? 128?
131.
131?
Yeah.
Yo. All 131 of these episodes. Years ago, pre-2020, when we first
I think
started
it was
being
2020.
It may have been 20.
friends, we got the D&D cookbook, and there... Yeah. I don't
COVID was
remember.
in that thing.
Is-
I drank it and
Yeah.
unleashed it onto the world.
There was a recipe in there for a Fireball.
It's like
it's
delayed.
called
Yeah,
Fireball.
it's called delayed blast Fireball.
But
I
it's
think.
Fireball whiskey, but you
Yeah.
make it at home, and
Yeah.
it's just cinnamon whiskey. And I made it, and what you do is you put a bunch of cinnamon sticks in like a combination
Chili-
of whiskey and shit,
and chili
and
pepper.
chili peppers. 'cause
Not pepper,
it's
the
spicy.
flakes.
Yeah.
Chili flakes, so it's like spicy.
Yeah.
And you put it in a jar, and you leave it. And I forgot about it, and it lived in there for like 8 months
Yeah.
or something. And one time we were having a house party, and we were like, I don't know how this happened, but we were like, we found it, and we're like, Craig,
Yeah.
drink the
'Cause I
nasty
think-
Fireball.
Craig had it, some of it before, and then it was
Yeah.
like a Christmas party, and you're
Yeah.
like, I gotta finish
Might as
it.
well
I
finish
drank it. I think I wanted to try it.
We had some of
and
it.
it
before.
was
It didn't just sit there for
so
ages.
strong, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's gonna
It was
kill
hot.
you. And Craig drank it, and
did.
like it
Finished it.
was.
I did.
We talked about it for months, years
We
afterwards.
should make it again.
We
It
should
was
make
good.
it again.
I would love that.
Yeah.
It was like it was almost syrup. It was just like
Yeah,
a
it was
spicy.
It's fucking hot.
Yeah.
It's fucking hot one scales somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
It was hot and then also
But
kind of like
good.
fucking like alcohol cleaner.
Yeah.
Business.
Fuck, it's funny.
What time are we at?
We have like 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Also, I think I told the story before, like recently, that I had that like those like shitty sandwiches I'd make where I'd put like hot sauce and mayonnaise and the fucking spicy chicken things and
Yeah.
the ravioli, whatever. That one time I told that story that I had that, and then also I like threw up and then lay on the ground of the bathroom.
Yeah.
I also had Fireball with it. I was
Damn.
like, oh, this is a really bad idea.
Damn.
They have
Could never again.
like, you can buy like so much Fireball at Save Mart.
Too much.
We went there and you can
Oh my
buy
God, they had
like
Like a
Kegs.
gallon
Kegs.
jug. Yeah.
no
too much.
full kegs of Fireball.
Yeah.
And they had a deal on it. They were like,
you
you
buy,
buy
like-
5,
you
you get
get-
the sixth one for free.
something like that.
And I was like, $1,000. You come in here and spend $1,000 on Fireball, they'll be like, you know, I have an extra one.
I mean, if you're throwing a crazy party,
How? When you ever need that much Fireball?
I don't know.
My friend used to throw parties at his house all the time, and he'd rent out a bounce house,
Yeah.
and it was like 30 adults, and they'd get sloshed, and they'd start fist fighting in the bounce house.
That's crazy.
That was the first time.
I like that it devolves.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
Fist fights.
It was really funny because they weren't like mad at each other. They were just
They were
like,
just
fist
fucking
fighting.
going.
Yeah.
They were just sloshed.
That's awesome.
Well, next time Lacey's on, we'll have to talk about it because she dropped me off, and then I called her, and she had to come pick me up. Or maybe I went. I drank too much. And I was like, okay, can you get you an Uber, and we'll Uber home, and we'll come back and get the car another time.
There you
Yeah.
go.
But we had
That's
way
really funny.
It's the same story which I'll tell. I got way too drunk, was looking for a bathroom, and someone, because there was a line, there's one bathroom in the house, there's a line of people, and some stranger walked down the hallway with enough authority and said, oh, you can go out this door and there's an outside, you can just piss behind this fence. So then just a ton of people started peeing in like this, essentially a storage space.
Oh, no.
I remember distinctly pissing all over like a lawnmower. and then I left, and then the fist fight started happening, and then someone that owned the house was like, "Why did everyone piss on this side of the house?" And I was like, "That wasn't the guy that owns the house telling us it's okay to piss all over his shit." So some poor bastard had 30 or 40 people piss over everything, and then people were fist fighting in a bounce house.
I fucking love that. It's so funny.
That's my stories as an early
Man.
20-year-old.
Yeah.
I was literally about to ask, is that like the drunkest you've ever been?
Even then,
Pissing on a
even then, I
lawnmower?
don't know if I was slammed. I was just
Yeah.
like,
I gotta pee.
yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
piss.
Yeah. What was it? When's the drunkest you've ever been?
I don't know. Probably like senior year of high school or like New Year's, like 2019, something like that.
Damn.
The 2019 one, embarrassing. So embarrassing.
It's
It was-
embarrassing. It's to me only
'Cause-
embarrassing if somebody is sober.
Oh, I guess that's fair. No one there was sober. It just, I myself being as drunk as I was like, this is embarrassing. Because I was so drunk, I was like salivating so much, and I couldn't stand the feeling of it in my mouth, so I was spitting into a cup because I was like, this is terrible.
And my
I
spit
can't
cup.
do this.
Yeah.
There's no
Like,
chewing
damn,
there.
Spencer's got
It's just
chew?
spit.
Yeah.
No, she's just
It's
spitting.
just spit.
Have you ever like been blackout? Have you ever blacked out?
No.
I don't
No,
think so.
even then,
No.
I was still like alert enough to know I probably shouldn't be peeing on this thing, but I was like, fuck it.
You gotta piss.
Yeah. No,
I gotta pee.
I
gotta piss on
I
this.
never have been.
Yeah. When my friends and I would go over to like anybody's house, there was always this thing where if you didn't throw up in the toilet and you threw up on the floor
It's hard.
or
to
somewhere like not in the toilet, everyone would take a picture with it,
Yeah.
and then it would get posted and tagged like so and so puked on the floor.
And I want to add, there are multiple pictures of you
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
like, I'm in there.
Yeah.
you
Not
guys
my
were-
puke.
Yeah, yeah,
I throw up in the toilet.
yeah. But it's just funny to me that like you're in those pictures. You're like, yeah, I'm,
Yeah.
fuck, you fucking puked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Clean it up.
I've blacked out too many times.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
One time when I should have been drinking, but I was, I woke up the next day and I was like, oh my God, what happened? And I was like, I found Colton's Cannonball rum
Oh,
emptied. And I was
drank
like,
all of it.
it's gone.
You have to pay him
I have
back.
to pay back Colton.
Yep.
And then I went on to my computer and I was like, what did I do? And I went in my history.
What did you do?
I watched hours of Logan Paul.
While you were drunk?
I was 19. I drank a whole thing of rum, and I shouldn't have done that.
You're like, what's
and
the
I was
Logan
like,
Paul guy
and I was
doing
like,
these days?
I probably just like watch like some nefarious shit. And I went, and I looked at my history because I was curious, and I was like,
just Logan Paul?
what? I still have no memory.
It was a crazy
crazy.
night. Crazy night, my guy.
Yeah, it was really weird.
There was
You're like, James just watched the Suicide Force like 8 hours. Just fucking repeat.
So weird.
there was a time where we had a pool party at our friend Elijah's house, and we
By the
all-
way, I just want to say, please continue your story, but I just want to add to that because
Yeah.
we're gonna move on from it.
yeah,
This is a deep, dark secret I've not told a lot of people.
yeah, I never
I
knew
am
that.
not making this up for the bit. I genuinely
Watched
still
hours.
am confused as to why drunk young me decided
Logan Paul's
let's
like-
watch Logan Paul and then blacked out and woke up
You
the next day
probably-
going, "Ah!"
Maybe
You
in a
probably
sweat.
opened YouTube
I was
and
gonna say,
saw
Saw
it.
it,
It's
and
my
I was
algorithm
so
thing.
drunk that I was like,
Something
yes.
to watch.
Yeah. That has to be it.
Crazy.
I mean, it could have been a billion things. It could be that.
I could have watched porn, and I didn't. I watched Logan Paul.
You could have watched porn.
Anyways, please continue.
We were having a pool party. We're all pretty drunk, and then my friend who doesn't know how to swim
Yeah.
jumps into the deep end,
Uh-oh.
and we're all like, "What the fuck do we
Who
do?"
was that?
Mila. She never learned how to swim.
That's
She would just kind of doggy paddle until she could get to the edge of the pool.
that's really funny.
Multiple times. This was not the only time she did it. Would just be like, "I'll figure it out, and if I don't, someone will help me."
You gotta put look, man. If you're gonna have drinks, you're gonna have wings too, and put those floaties on your fucking arms, right? Because your
You
ass
know,
is going to the
we
pool
really
one
should've.
way or the fucking other
Yeah.
at this point.
Don't if you don't know how to do that, don't do that.
Don't.
But
Stay in the
I
shower.
am about to say something dangerous, so maybe don't do this. But seriously, like unsafe. But have you ever been drunk and in a pool?
Yes,
It's great.
it's scary.
It's
think
freeing.
so.
You feel
Well, not when your friend who can't swim is jumping into the deep end.
no, that's scary.
Yeah.
But like if you know how to swim, you're fine.
Yeah.
It almost feels like sensory deprivation.
Yeah.
Because you're not really picking up on all the movement of the
Mm-hmm.
water. So you go into another. If you are drunk, and seriously, this is dangerous. But if you're drunk and you go under the water and you just hold your breath and you lay under there,
No,
that's
don't do that.
crazy experience. Don't do that though. It's very dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, I would rather
Drink
you go
responsibly.
watch Logan Paul.
Yes.
Go watch Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, then instead of getting in a
But I was in another dimension.
You are.
Wow.
You are.
Kind of like the same one when you look at the eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
You
want
see
you to
that
look
little
at
blue
it.
guy?
They don't want you to look at
He's
it for a
fucking
reason.
down there.
Yeah.
He's down in the chlorine.
Yeah.
The little blue man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
He's probably got secrets.
Want to do one more? One more question?
Yeah.
We
We did not get through many today. We did not get through
No.
many.
we
sorry,
got
guys.
tangents. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's a tangent episode.
There's a lot of Berserk memes because Eclipse.
Better this week than next week.
You know what? We'll end with Colleen. Colleen asks, "Hello everyone.
Hello.
Now that a D20 has announced a live show, huh? D20 announced a live show? Dimension 20?
Oh, I don't know that.
What?
That's cool though.
Where would the Arcane Arcade crew choose to host a live show?
Okay,
Or are they
Gorilla.
doing one at like a con or something? That's cool.
What's that?
I've thought about Arcane Arcade doing a live show sometime. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yep.
But it would be really cool. I have done a live show before when I did Save or Dice with those guys. And that was cool. That was a lot of fun. And it was cool to have a group of people watch us play and hear live reactions.
Yeah.
Because when you're here and you make a joke, I mean, the most you kind of get out of that is maybe you get Emma or Craig in here going, and it's like, that feels good.
Yeah.
Do you know how good it feels to have 50 people all laugh at something you said in D&D?
No.
That will give you a sense of ego.
I
that
never been
is
on
unmatched.
stage. I feel like I would falter so hard if we did a live show.
Man, I feel that, but the cool part about, as somebody who's been on stage a lot, the thought of it is really scary. But the part that becomes really cool is when you rely on everybody else, and then you go, "Oh, I have you to lean on."
Yeah.
That's really cool. So you don't always have to be the one doing the fucking thing.
Yeah.
You get your zinger in, and you're like, "I am a god!" Like it's great. It's great. Yeah.
Not only did they have a live show, they had the fucking live show. It was at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that's
what
crazy.
the fuck?
Yeah.
They
It
did a
was-
live show at
it
Madison
was
Square Garden
this year, February 24th.
Oh.
Huh. That's really
I'm
cool.
sorry, January 24th. It was on a Friday.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me just fucking read the thing.
You're good.
Okay.
Friday, January 24th, 2025.
Oh, so it's coming up
They're going to have
A live show.
a live show.
in Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Man, that is
fucking
nuts.
nuts. It's called Gauntlet at the Garden.
That's really cool.
That is very cool.
That's really cool.
Congrats to them.
Yeah, that's super awesome. I mean, man, that's hype. That's hype as shit.
Yeah, I think Dimension 20 can get Madison Square Gardens. I think we can get the Quesadilla de Grill once they move out.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that tiny room.
You guys have
The
to pan
quesadilla.
around a little room.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like 60 anyway.
It's only 3 windows.
Yeah.
It will be hard to see in here, but it will be accurate to our streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Hard to see and hear.
that's how we should advertise ourselves.
Yeah.
We're hole in the wall D&D.
Yeah.
Look,
Really.
we got some good shit, but it is questionable, and
Yeah.
you do have to be like,
Yeah.
to
What?
see anything.
We're fucking farmers only D&D.
Yeah.
All right. We're just the fucking dirt farmer D&D.
Yeah.
The salt of the earth kind of D&D.
Yeah, exactly. That I was looking at. This is the thing we'll leave off on. I was last night just looking at like our top videos because I was curious, and I was surprised to learn that Fallout Episode 1 is right under Icewind Dale. It's almost at 200,000 views, and Icewind Dale is 300,000. That's like probably one of our most popular. It's not the most popular Episode 1, but overall in terms of views, it has the most views out of all of our games, next to I think Evenfall. But Fallout Episode 1 is it has more views than Evenfall Episode 1, which I thought was crazy.
Yeah.
And it also beats out any other stuff that we've done recently, just because because those are so recent. But it's weird to me that like the top is like, you know, Waterdeep Episode 1 is like really big.
Makes sense.
Tesseract, Sunder, Strahd is up there. Then it's Icewind Dale. Then it's Fallout.
Yeah.
It's like Tomb is further down. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy. So that was kind of neat. But I was looking at some of the comments because there has been more comments that I just have never looked at. And I was looking at Fallout, and it was cool to see people be like, Jacob, you know, with like a bunch of upvotes, people were like, you know, if you make this into like a Kickstarter, like people will back it. And I was like, that's validating. Anyways, and then I went to Icewind Dale, and literally one of my favorite comments ever is, so I'm scrolling through the comments, there's context to it, and it's like people talking about funny moments. They're like, haha, hee hee, hoo hoo, and they have thousands of upvotes because a lot of people watched episode 1 of Icewind Dale, which is kind of cool. And there's a lot of ha-has in there, people pointing out bits, people being like, you know, my group did this. And then there's just a comment that has a bunch of upvotes that just says, this is really down to earth, I dig it. And I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I feel that is a an aspect of our identity, especially if you're talking about dirt farmers,
Yeah.
D&D. Yeah, that's definitely our thing. So we're starting an OnlyFans this week. Go sub to
thank
it.
God.
It's gonna have.
Finally.
We're gonna make you guess whose ass it is.
That'd be funny.
If you get it right, you get another one.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Oh.